Will the Nintendo Switch 2 be as powerful as the PS5 and the Xbox Series X? Well, it's possible. Let's talk about it. So, we know that the Nintendo Switch is 8 years old, and the PS5 and the Xbox Series X will be around 4 years old by the time the Nintendo Switch 2 either gets announced or comes out. And you gotta wonder, because the parts that made the Xbox Series X and the PS5 are pretty much readily available now, so maybe Nintendo would be able to make a console that would be better, a better console that would be more powerful and would be able to run games at a very decent frame rate and gameplay and mechanics and stuff. Now, Nintendo isn't one that necessarily likes to be like ahead of the competition. They're more like doing their own thing, having their own games and stuff. But you gotta wonder. Now, every game gets more advanced and over time it keeps getting advanced. Will we ever see Nintendo get something like a Nintendo Switch that will maybe do 80 frames per second? I feel like that would be really, really cool, and here's the reasons why it could happen. Now, I pretty much already said the reason. One, because the parts are readily available and Nintendo could try to stick them in there. And the Nintendo Switch is made out of an NVIDIA X1 chip or something. Anyways, it's an old NVIDIA graphics card. And it's pretty cool how it's kind of the similar mechanics as a tablet. Think of it as a Samsung tablet. And, you gotta wonder, you think that Nintendo would be able to make a device that's maybe as powerful as a Samsung, a Samsung phone? And that would be amazing. You'd be able to run games at potentially maybe even 120 frames per second. Wowzers. That would be crazy to see. But here's some reasons we may not get this. Because you see here, Nintendo, they are a company that's more like focused towards family fun instead of making games more powerful or like making the hardware support more powerful things. But that doesn't mean that Nintendo will be like, let's keep it at 30 frames per second with maybe an enhanced graphics card. Why not? No, my friends. No. They may decide to actually do this because the parts, they're really available, so they could just stick some parts in there. We live in kind of a different time than when the Nintendo Switch was officially made. When it launched, it was underpowered. But now that we got these newer chips, newer cards, newer game consoles that already tested the market, newer phones and stuff, who knows? Maybe we'll see something that is more in line with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Imagine how cool that would be. Being able to play Elden Ring on a Nintendo console. Wowzers. That would be super, super cool. And, it's not just that would make the Nintendo Switch amazing. Playing a different game when you could just get a PS5 and you play it on the PS5. I don't know, play it on the PC. No, it would just be super cool. Imagine playing a Zelda game at 120 frames per second with like beautiful picture quality. Render distance is up high, like beautiful. Imagine playing that. It doesn't even have to be 120 frames per second. It could be 60 frames with a 4K display, beautiful resolution. You could see actually across the map without the trees just popping in on you. I don't know. It would be really, really amazing to see. And I actually think Nintendo could potentially release a system that will be really, really powerful, like actually powerful, that you would be able to run some games that are only on the other consoles and not even on Nintendo Switch because it's too underpowered for that. Elden Ring would be a really good choice, Nintendo. You can show the power, even though that game actually cooks, like it cooks your PlayStation, because I see that it gets really hot when you play the game. Yeah. Anyways, when it cooks your PlayStation, that's not good. Or it cooks your computer because it gets the room just starts getting boiling in here. Anyways, Imagine that. The Nintendo Switch or Switch 2, or maybe they're even going to go back to just one device, a home device that's super powerful, and then a handheld device. Who knows what Nintendo's cooking up? But I bet that it's going to be something really, really amazing, something worth getting. And, it's got to have a fun little feature. Maybe if that's the flippy screen, a screen that flips, that would be really, really cool. But I don't know. At the end of the day, Nintendo does essentially what they want when they want. So if they want to have a crappier version of a console, you best believe that they're going to make a crappy version of a console, but they will make some amazing games. If you want to see Nintendo making a really, really powerful consoles with a cool gimmick, that's probably the case that they're going in. But who knows? At the end of the day, you don't really know until it's actually announced. And when it's actually announced, who knows when that will be. Maybe sometime in September, they'll announce a little sneak peek trailer about, hey, this is what we're working on. Look at this. The Nintendo Switch 2 is here. It's finally going to come out in January of 2025. Who knows? But, Nintendo, do I think that the Nintendo console will be something like that? Pretty powerful? Powerful than the PS5? Yeah, I actually do. I think that now that the parts and the things are readily available, it'll probably happen. But anyways, what do you think about this? Do you think that Nintendo will release something as powerful as PS5, Xbox Series X? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really love to know all your opinions, and they're amazing. And with that being said, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.